Ladies and gentlemen, coming into the ring from the blue corner, Lourinz Biasong. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into the ring from the red corner, Kyota Watanabe!
Living in a blacktop jungle, running with a wild-eyed hunger. Everybody try to test you, no shelter from the rain and the thunder. Fighting in a concrete wasteland, watch them while they sink like quicksand. And everybody try to shake you, and they could come and try, you don't give a damn. You're stronger now, can't hold you down, you're breaking out. You were never born to quit, you gotta stand up. You were made for this, people throwing rocks and fists, you gotta stand up. You were made for this. Stand up. You were made for this. Stand up. You were made for this. Standing on the edge of nowhere, you can make them freeze with a cold stare. Everybody try to change you, stand tall head first into danger.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NUSTAR Resort and Casino. This is Kumbati 16, and we go to our third bout tonight. This is 4 rounds in the Super Bantamweight division. Judges at ringside, Ray Kaitum Jr., Noel Flores, and Rafael Osomo. And the man in charge of the action is Romar Imbodo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, in the blue corner, weighing in at 113 pounds, from Manolo Fortich in the province of Bukidnon. Ladies and gentlemen, Lourinz Biasong. And across the ring is his opponent in the red corner, weighing in at 119 or 111.9 pounds, is the fighter from Shizuoka, Japan. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Kyota Watanabe.
Live inside the NUSTAR Resort and Casino Convention Center. This is Kumbati 16. We are at your main cards, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to Franco Rolyoda. With me is John Yambao and Mark Anthony Barriga. This is between Lourinz Biasong versus Kyota Watanabe. Biasong is from Sandman Boxing. Kyota Watanabe is from Watanabe Boxing Gym. This is round number 1. Scheduled for 8 rounds. Keys to victory, John. Oh, this is for 4 rounds.
So this is the first fight or the debut fight of Watanabe and the second fight for Biasong. So medyo baguhan pa sila, and so you can see muna dito ano bang mga yung fundamentals. And makita natin they're just trying to build up their records, they're trying to build up experience, and dito natin masusubukan itong mga yung skills ng mga bago nating fighters.
Tsaka trying to establish first impressions for the community, you know, the officials, and of course getting the nod of the audience. A little bit of a height and reach advantage here for Mr. Watanabe. Very low stance for Biasong. This is once again scheduled for 4 rounds.
Nice
Good
straight.
right hand from Biasong. So Biasong is from Manolo Fortich, same as Melvin Jerusalem, ang ating former 105-pound champion of WBO.
So Watanabe is your corner. Watanabe is your fighter from the red corner, blue trunks with white trim. Biasong is your fighter from the blue corner, black trunks with gold trim. Jab straight there from Watanabe. Wide and low stance for Biasong.
Nice uppercut.
We're seeing a variety of attacks so far from Lourinz.
Good activity round for both fighters, no? Even though this is just the opening round, medyo they're not they're very active right away. Wala nang feeling out round.
Nice uppercut.
Good uppercut to the body by Lourinz Biasong.
And the good thing about Biasong, after he throws that combination, he gets out of the
He
danger
gets
zone
out
right
of
away.
range. Oh, he gets out of range. Good counter straight there by Biasong. Final 10 seconds of the opening round.
Good lead right hand from Biasong.
That is the end of the first round. Of course, Kumbati 16 is brought to you by Omega Sports Promotions, Treasure Boxing Promotion, in cooperation with NUSTAR Resort and Casino. We'd also like to thank Fili Hotel, Bioderm Germicidal Soap, Casino Ethyl Alcohol, Omega Painkiller, Smarties, the official outfitter of Omega Boxing Gym, Tough Barber Shop, the official groomer of Omega Boxing Gym, Fuego Japan, Never Surrender, Skygo Motorcycles, and Trademark Cebu. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is brought to you by NUSTAR Resort and Casino with NUSTAR Sports Max, easy and user-friendly sports betting website. Visit www.newstarsportsmax.ph. Play anytime, win anywhere. NUSTAR Sports Max, win to the max. Round number 2 of a scheduled 4-round fight between Lourinz Biasong versus Kyota Watanabe. And they go straight back to work. Very low-high approach here by Biasong. Kaso kumain siya ng isang straight doon from Watanabe.
But he took it well. Maganda yung chin and the resistance itong dalawang fighters na to. Mukhang evenly matched.
Pantay lang, no?
Lead straight there by Watanabe. Counter uppercut by Biasong. Now Watanabe tries to lean forward and goes for a clinch.
You know, this is an interesting fight considering that it is Watanabe's first fight and international agad.
Well, the Watanabe Boxing Gym giving their fighters international exposure right away. And of course, we'll see more Japanese fighters in this card.
alam mo, usually yung mga ganitong lumalaban outside of their own country for their first fight, most likely magandang amateur background ito. Kasi for them to have that kind of confidence right away.
And we're seeing it right now. Diba nakikita natin, he's not too anxious. Diba?
Walang gigil.
Oh, walang gigil. He's not really putting too much of everything into his shots.
Puro mahilig sa counter punching.
Diba? Very good jab. The defense is there. Biasong goes to the body. Lead hook there by Watanabe. As we approach 1 minute 20 mark in the second round.
Good short right hand. Si Biasong is having some success sa hulog na straight lang. And he's knocked the head of Watanabe with that straight right.
Diba? Definitely got the Japanese attention with that lead straight.
And for a young fighter, ang ganda ng mix-up ng combinations niya. The variety in his punches are really something to see.
Now Watanabe goes to the body. Goes for a hook to the body and a hook to the head. And he's just in front of Lourinz Biasong. More jabs from Watanabe. Lead uppercut. Biasong counters with the lead straight.
Good combination from Biasong.
Very good uppercut there by Biasong.
Kasi Watanabe is coming to Biasong in a straight line once again, no? Without any lateral movement and change in momentum. So it's easier for Biasong to read.
Straight to the body by Biasong, followed with an uppercut. Final 10 seconds of the second round.
Good round.
Diba? Pretty good performance so far for 2 rounds. Mr. Barriga, your thoughts on ano yung strategy na nakikita mong ginagawa ni Watanabe against Lourinz Biasong?
Yung Watanabe kasi, umaabante siya pero hindi siya masyadong bumibitaw ng suntok. Samantalang yung blue corner naman, talagang inaantay niya rin si Watanabe. Bago siya mag-counter ng punches.
Diba sa tingin mo ba yung diskarte or yung strategy ni Biasong right now? Diba, nandun pa rin siya sa harapan pero mababa yung stance niya Alam niya mas matangkad sa kanya yung kalaban niya, so magandang diskarte ba yun?
Oo, at saka kung i-maintain niya ito yung round 1, round 2, I think makukuha niyo yung W dito.
This is round number 3.
Good short uppercut from Biasong.
Tama nga, di ba, John? Watanabe is just approaching him in a straight line. And all Biasong needs to do is either step back, lean back, punta sa gilid ng konti. Nandun yung uppercut na yun.
And mapapansin nyo later on, si Biasong is using his jab or yung left hand niya as a measuring stick para malaman niya if within range yung atake niya or not.
2 hooks to the body by Watanabe. More uppercuts to the body from the Japanese fighter. But he keeps leaning forward. He keeps coming forward. At nakaabang dun yung uppercut ni Biasong when that happens.
Good right hand from Watanabe. Followed with a left hook.
Uppercut and a hook by Biasong. More uppercuts and hooks from Biasong. A hook to the body by Watanabe. Double uppercut to the side from the Japanese fighter.
Good exchange so far.
Oo. Maganda yung push and a punch, yung pag-lean push, sabay combinations from Biasong.
Magkakasalubong to dito. This is one of the more competitive rounds, no? Dito sa laban na to compared to the first 2.
And a good way to open the main cards for Kumbati 16.
That's right. But Biasong is taking it well, yung body shots ni Watanabe. But again, meron niyang, it will earn dividends later on, no? Yung mga ganyang body shots. Hindi man ngayon, pero later, mararamdaman niya yan. Good combination. Watanabe needs to stay out of that corner if he wants to stop getting hit and
But
taking
Biasong
damage.
is doing a good job by cutting him off and leaning forward. Kanina yun yung diskarte ni Watanabe. He was the person leaning on his opponent. Now, Biasong is like returning the favor. So pabalik siya uli. Salubong uli ng jab.
Good body shot. And Watanabe returns the favor.
Good exchange of body shots here from both fighters.
But Watanabe is relentless with that pressure, Franco.
Now we'll see who's going to disengage. So Watanabe disengages, goes back to his jab. Good hook to the body by both fighters.
You can hear the power of
Yeah.
those punches from ringside. Grabe.
Good sneaky uppercut to the head there by Biasong.
A little wild there for Watanabe, no?
Good
Buti na
round.
lang, hindi siya na-champuan ng counter. No?
End of the round. Both fighters are going to go back to their corners, receive final instructions as we approach the fourth and final round.
Bend that ass over. Let that coochie breathe. Shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass straight.
As you watch round highlights from Biasong and Watanabe.
And of course, in attendance, si former IBF and WBA Super Bantamweight champion, Marlon the Nightmare Tapales is already in the building.
Oh yeah, we see Marlon Tapales in the building. Kanina rin, we saw ang angas ng Pinas.
Gang, gang.
Di ba? Si John Riel Casimero. Di ba? Sobrang star-studded talaga ng event na to, no?
At syempre, huwag natin kakalimutan the longest reigning Filipino champion, Donnie the Ahas
Yetes. Diba? All personalities are in here. Fourth and final round, and our boxers are getting busy. More exchanges to the body.
Mukhang ayaw nilang itiwala sa judges
Oo.
yung fate, yung laban na to.
Ang tatapang.
Oo.
Considering mga baguhan, but makikita mo yung puso sa kanila.
No.
And I think there's a cut on the right eye of Watanabe.
Yes, that's right.
Tama ba dyan?
Yeah.
And
Okay, yeah. So
wala
there's
namang
blood.
na-mention na headbutt,
Oo,
so we
walang
can assume
headbutt.
that came from a legal blow.
So there's blood gushing from the
Yung
right
ulo.
eye. From the right eye
Yung ulo, laging nagbabanggaan.
of Kyota Watanabe.
I think there was an unintentional low blow.
Low blow. I think Mr. Watanabe is still good to go. Time is in, and we continue.
2 minutes left in this bout.
More uppercuts from Biasong. Hooks to the face from the Filipino fighter.
And I think Watanabe is getting the worst of this exchange, no?
The thing about Watanabe kasi, since he's the longer fighter, he needs to take a half step back to unleash punches. On the other hand, si Biasong, dahil shorter fighter siya, all he needs to do is go inside. Tapos dyan pumapasok lahat ng angles niya for his uppercuts and hooks.
Kasi yung infighting is really favoring Biasong kasi siya nga shorter fighter. And I think Watanabe needs to fight tall.
Needs to fight tall. Diba? Go within mid-range or long range. Parang he's going punch for punch yung ginagawa ni
That's
Watanabe dito eh.
Nakaka-destruct yung yung cut talaga. Sa totoo lang. Sobrang destruct talaga.
So paano yun, Mark? Kunyari may cut
Good
ng ganon.
uppercut.
Tapos kahit sa gilid bumabagsak ng dugo, nakaka-bother pa rin.
Yes po, kasi once may cut ka, yung blood, mainit eh. Nakaka-destruct. So, lagi mo siyang pupunasan talaga. Kahit sabihin mo na nasa bakbakan kayo, maiisip mo talaga may cut ka. So,
And speaking of cut, ito nga, medyo si Watanabe is slowing down, especially nung na-corner siya. But
Good
right
overhand
hand.
right
Wara.
Mukhang
from
narinig
Kyota
tayo.
Watanabe.
Too much heart from Watanabe.
So referee calls for a break. I think he's going to ask the ring physician to check that cut. So we will see how bad that cut is. So the doctor says, all good. 15 seconds left for this fight.
Good uppercut from Biasong. That stunned the Watanabe. And 10 seconds left. Let's see.
Yeah. And just
How
like
this
what
fight will
John
end.
said,
Wow.
infighting favors the shorter fighter. And that's exactly what Lourinz Biasong has been capitalizing on.
Good, strong finish for Lourinz Biasong, but you have to give credit to the Japanese fighter.
fighters. Kyota, grabe din
Kyota
yun.
Watanabe was too much heart, Franco, too much heart.
This fight goes the distance, and we will wait for your judge's decision. Grabe yun. What a way to start the main cards of Kumbati 16. We are coming to you live inside the sold-out NUSTAR Resort and Casino Grand Ballroom Convention Center. Napakagandang venue, ladies and gentlemen, and a very resounding production value that can only be brought to you by the team of Omega Sports Promotions. We'd also like to thank Fili Hotel, Bioderm Germicidal Soap, Casino Ethyl Alcohol, Omega Painkiller, Smarties, the official outfitter of Omega Boxing Gym, Puff Barbershop, the official groomer of Omega Boxing Gym, Fuego Japan, Never Surrender, Skygo Motorcycles, and Trademark Cebu. Now, make sure you go to NUSTAR Sports Max, easy and user-friendly sports betting website. Visit www.newstarsportsmax.ph. Play anytime, win anywhere. NUSTAR Sports Max, win to the max. And our venue is slowly filling up. More and more people are trying to get in. Para po sa mga humabol, pasensya na po, nag-sold out na po ang ating venue. Ang bilis pong naubos ng mga tickets. Pero maraming salamat po for your support. Now for everyone, our audience, our boxing fans watching us from Japan via pay-per-view, thank you for joining us. This is Kumbati 15. You are watching Lourinz Biasong versus Kyota Watanabe. 4 rounds down, and we are waiting for the judges' scorecards to be tallied, and we will wait for your winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of action here inside the NUSTAR Resort and Casino, we go to the scorecards of our 3 judges at ringside. Noel Flores scores about 39 for 37 for Lourinz Biasong. Rafael Osomo scores about 38 to 38, even a draw. Ray Kaitum Jr. scores about 39 to 37 to the winner by majority decision, ladies and gentlemen. He is now 2-0, Lourinz Biasong.
Majority decision win for Lourinz Biasong from Sandman Boxing.
I think the judges got it right.
Yep, I agree.
You can't really get mad with the draw, pero
very close fight.
very close fight.
Ikaw, sa tingin mo, Mark?
Close fight for me.
Pero grabe yung Japanese fighter, no?
Kasi you have to give credit to sa pressure, the volume of punches.
But I think Kyota Watanabe got lured into the game and the fight of Lourinz Biasong. Like towards the halfway mark of the 3rd round, Lourinz was just really luring him in, wanting him to fight on the inside, knowing that he has the edge on that one. So, very good pointers here from John Yamba of PH Boxing Corner. When you're tall, you fight tall. You use range to your advantage.
And this is his first fight, no? So it's a learning experience. There's a lot more to improve on. There's a lot of time. So sana hindi siya ma-discourage and keep on training, keep on fighting.
And here's the thing, these are like, one is a debut fighter, and then this is the second fight for Biasong. Para sa iyo, Mark, napanood mo, technically, I mean, on paper, nakita natin na they're beginners in this game, di ba? So ikaw ba, ano yung nakikita mong potential ng dalawang fighters na napanood natin?
Well, unang-una yung Japanese fighter. Mayroon kasi ibang fighters na debut fight, pag natalo, walang gana na agad. Hindi nila iniisip na like Manny Pacquiao or sino ba yung world champion na dumaan ng pagkatalo bago pa sumikat. Except Floyd Mayweather, di ba? Pero kung ako, yung dalawang fighter na lumaban kanina, the best.